Hi, I'm Gong from Northwestern University. I presented at the 24th APS annual convention in Chicago, Illinois. So our poster is titled, God is Forgiving but Only to Me. In this project, we were looking at the differing effects of God-related concepts and moral judgment. So despite the close relationship between religion and morality, relatively little research has been done on examining the effects of God-related concepts and moral judgment. And given that God can be viewed as both positive and negative, by positive I mean God can be viewed as merciful, compassionate, forgiving. By negative I just mean God can be viewed as judgmental and vengeful. So based on previous research on motivated moral reasoning and social cognition, we argue that the effects of God-related concepts on moral judgment might be different depending on who the moral agent is. So since people tend to have this kind of just word hypothesis, when they are judging other people's transgressions, the negative side of God would be activated. So God priming might make people to be more judgmental toward other people's transgressions. However, since people are considering themselves in positive light, when they are judging their own transgressions, the positive side of God would be activated. So God prime might lead people to be more linear toward their own questionable behaviors. So in this experiment, we just used priming technique to induce this kind of God-related concepts. And after the priming, the participants moved on to moral judgment task. And for one group of participants, they were judging other people's transgressions. And for the other group of participants, the same transgression were described as enacted by the participants themselves. And we found that religious priming makes people more judgment towards only other people's transgressions, but more linear toward their own transgressions, whereas mutual priming didn't have this kind of effects on moral judgment. We think that this project is interesting and meaningful because religious people are so important. I mean, religious beliefs are so important in our daily life, but future research is definitely needed because we are not sure if this effect is under the conscious level or it's totally automatic. So hopefully throughout future investigation, we can figure out what really was going on in driving this effect. Thank you.